Hey everybody, welcome back. We're queuing up again, because I got a little time. This is a hot lobby, we should dodge. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anybody though? I don't want to tweet, hey, can you fill up my Super Auto Pets lobby? Because then it'll be filled up with great gamers. And that's all well and good on stream, but after, 14 hours of getting the you-know-what beaten out of me on stream, it's kind of nice to play when nobody knows I'm playing, and then... I'm not suggesting that there's an enormous element of stream sniping. I think people sometimes get me a little bit confused. What I am suggesting is that people who are good at Super Auto Pets might be more likely to watch Super Auto Pets streams, and then when they see that someone's streaming Super Auto Pets, they're like, I'm going to try to get into their lobby. That's all I'm suggesting, is that maybe it attracts a better player base. So you might be saying, wouldn't you want to go up against a better player base? No, absolutely not. I want to be gifted free wins and lead to like a swelling of my ego that makes me gain self-esteem. I would absolutely rather be the top of the ash heap in a video game than, the bottom of heaven, I suppose. Might annoy you to hear, but it's the truth. Getting better is great, but what's the point of getting better? It's to win more often. But what happens? You get better, you win more often. You play better opponents, you win the same amount that the game's balance indicates that you were supposed to win in the first place. That's no reward. That's no reward in the slightest, okay? Okay, early on, how do we stand? There's things to like. We are going to have at least 3 possible level ups. Turn 3 is pivotal. It could be the first boost pad you hit in F-Zero 99. I'm not really worried about... It's nice to have gotten the trophies, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really worried about winning or losing that round. I am very happy to get a level. I'm very happy to get a camel. You should just fish me first. Doorhead Ant is like pretty good, but I think it's hard to sell a moth into a Doorhead Ant right now, given what the moth can do for us. What we're really looking for is a leech on turn 5 or from a level prior to turn 5. And maybe buying broccoli and peaches for our camel when we see them. I also think maybe it's a little edge case, well not edge case, but like a lower probability. But given that we're looking for a level on our duck and our fish, I thought let's not take away 1/3 of our shop spots. Do you see what playing ranked has done to me? It's turned me into a menace to society. I'm doing combinatorics here. I'm not really. I'm doing, 4th grade probability, but this a step above where I was normally at. Buy me, sell me, pill me, roll me, roll me, roll me. Roll me in Michelle's high school reunion. Okay, I'm not even... It looks fine right now, obviously. I will take this. Very important, perhaps for our next level. At this point, I understand the appeal of a jellyfish. Now you can have your phone and eat it too. Actually, I think we have to hedge our bets. I think we got to go jellyfish. Take your level up early. I was kind of expecting to get a pug to go here as well, but we'd have to sell something into it, which you can't do. But now we got 1 foot in 2 different possibly successful archetypes. We have a jellyfish, admittedly on base level stats, but it's not a horrible turn to get a jellyfish as long as it can pog up real quick. And we have a camel that's going to get some extra stats from a pill bug. And if we're able to get an organic leech soon, like that thing can get pretty stacked pretty quick. Now, it's not going to get as stacked as... never mind, I was sandbagging. I thought there's no way we get over that moth. Crazy. Now, sell me. I kind of want to sell the camel, and that's a problem for me. No, you'll get a fish naturally. Run this, run this. You only sell the camel. You don't sell the camel. The next sell will be a fish or blobfish. Freeze 2. It's totally fine. Still totally fine with both the food shop completely frozen. Pug would have helped us a lot in the short term. But the game is not won in the short term, okay? The game is won in the long term. I'm looking at other teams. Significant Otter, great name. Ironically, you have a bit of an insignificant Otter. Well, obviously, we're tied for the most HP. How's our squad statistically? We have worse stats than you. Nobody's animals do too much yet. How many jellyfish we got? Okay, 6 out of 8 teams are presently running a jellyfish. We got a 2-3, a 2-3, a 3-4, and a 2-3. And then my 4-7! Yes! I'm leveling in the gym. I'm leveling in my car. This jellyfish is a freaking hunk, bro. It's all right. Take your time. It's a complicated game. Maybe you have a handyman at your house. Okay, your team has gotten a lot stronger. You're going to rinse me. You're going to rinse me on that. Level 2 pug. Roof, roof. Come on. Something I have or a blobfish. Something I have or a blobfish. That's a big one. I understand the appeal of getting it on the next level. But we got to play smart too. I don't really think a dragonfly is the scaler of choice this week. We're rolling. This is what we call hedging bets. I'm unfreezing both. The pug, starting a pug from 0 now is not in my retinue, okay? We should unfreeze at least one of the pills. So if a banana shows up, we can get an easy monkey. But where the heck is a single blobfish, okay? Single blobfish. Next round, we can start getting crows. I would definitely sell you, get a crow, pay 100,000 gold for you. No. You got to level the jellyfish first. Please tell me, by the way, did I roll past 20 leeches when I was focusing on looking exclusively for blobfish? Garlic. My nemesis. You got your own leech. Okay, everything's falling apart. Not great. Forget you. Has to be done. I wish it weren't so. Like Eagle Eye Cherry and Save Tonight. You hit level 2 so late. This is experience waiting to happen, though. Blobfish? There's something to this. Hang on. It can't happen yet, though. Okay, we're going to eat dirt for one more round. Please put me up against... I mean, this is a very shameful thing to be asking for. Can you put me up against a bad team? Can you put me up against Fanic? Their team might be awesome later. Like, the skunk could pop off, but... or put me up against Play Nope, unless they just did their pivot with the blobfish or the capybara type deal going on. Don't put me up against somebody with the 517 moth at the front. I'm begging you for mercy, okay? This is my most... I hope, at least, this is my most vulnerable turn for a bit. With an alpaca, it shouldn't be that hard for us to get a level 3 jellyfish, which could be a gateway to survival. Okay, now I feel bad, but I do appreciate the blessing from above. Thank you. I mean, they got rice on a skunk, man. That's just... You can't feel good about that. You're going to buy me? You're immediately going to sell me. You're going to buy me? Sell me? Buy me? Now we have a level 3 jellyfish. And we'll just buy a zebra for this round. Okay, we could really use equipment. I don't see the alpaca being like the be-all, end-all long-term. But having one space where every turn we can generate a 3-3... It's a 3-3 buff. I thought it was so much better than that. No. You know what, though? I'll tell you what. All we need to do here is get a Niala. If we can get a Niala on our next turn, get it straight up to level 2, then talk about putting a 1-up on it in the future, then we got a chance. I mean, we actually looks like we pulled ourselves out of this. Okay, this might seem crazy. You're going to stock 1 better chocolate. Gives +2 experience. Is this insane? I mean, there's like no scaling coming out here, but it seems like a pretty... Oh, you on the other hand. Hang on, you could give me 2 experience. I'm paying 5 gold for 2 experience. That's a great deal now that I think about it. Although, instead of getting the 2 experience, I guess I could just buy the unit I wanted to buy in the first place. But that gives me 1 less level trigger on the jellyfish. Now you're starting to piece it together. Okay. You're tempting. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm waiting for a Niala. That's one thing. I don't know why you're at the front. You have no reason to be at the front. This is like the one team I don't want to go up against. And it's even... Oh, we draw. I'll take that. I'll take that. 2 teams eliminated. We stayed steady. Okay. Now, it's scary because I don't think this is going to last forever. Let's be honest. The camel didn't get where it needs to go. That's a level. I mean, okay. I think we actually have to think about rethinking our whole strategy. This might not be the right way to do this, but it's the way I'm going to do it. Cheetah seems like it could go insane getting leveled up early too. Like, give me a tiger for now. I know it's not going to get the level. That's okay. But we could get a level 2 leopard, which I literally just called a cheetah. We could get a level 2 leopard on the next turn. Level 2 leopard on turn 11? I mean, it's certainly interesting. So I think you're going to generate 17 trumpets plus... I can't. 1 trumpet for every 3 health. 17 plus. You're going to generate 22 trumpets. There's some significance there. Wow! 3440. That's all right, because you know what? You know what beats a big green pepper unit? Mongoose. Mongoose Death Touch. For now, I think we've oh, that's okay. We've pivoted in a very strange fashion versus what we're used to, for sure. That feels great. We've survived a few more people. We made it to the top half of the lobby, and it was full of children probably couldn't see as high as I be. You're basically generating 5 trumpets per turn, which is nothing. I think the time has come. Now, a level 2 alpaca is not nearly as good as as 2 level 1s, but it also takes up much less space. So we're operating on a different level now, for sure. It would be nice. This sounds insane. We obviously want a 1-up, but I'll buy you a broccoli for now. It would be so nice if you didn't get sniped. So 32 trumpets. We should have a 50-50 dog here. Now, we don't have great equipment setups, don't get me wrong. Our Pteranodon did get sniped. We will not have a 50-50 dog, but we'll have a dog that's strong enough to survive that, which is beautiful. You roll me. You just toss another. See, this is the weird pivot. So you're giving 22 trumpets. In theory, you're giving us 32. A Pteranodon that levels up, though. Nurse Shark spent 6 trumpets to deal. Is it you're good enough? How much are you giving me? I could sell you too. Yeah, it's probably that's the right decision at this point. Very nice. We should just buy it. You know, we're playing the long game. We got a trumpet build set up. You could even go in the front now that I'm thinking about it. 6 trumpets. Deal 6, because you're going to generate trumpets for that start of battle. As long as yeah, you could go to the front. Just you don't typically see. Oh, it is great to have you at the front because then we could get the trumpets back to 50. Trumpets could go out to 50 and then down and then back all the way up. We don't have the 1-ups to support this yet, but. Oh no! Wait! This is a horrible position to put you in. Thank God for the draw, but this causes the Pteranodon trigger to go on you, which I don't want yet. Now why risk it? Why don't you just go to the front? And then I'm like, could I sell it? Because if you get a 1-up, yeah, okay. Because we want you to, you're going to get sold. We need, oh my Lanta. No, I almost sold you. That would have been a disaster. You come out here. Chocolate, very important. You hitting level 3, not that important. It might give us like 2 extra trumpets. You hitting level 2 or you hitting level 2, very important. Also, I need both of y'all to live, and I don't know if that's going to happen, okay? I don't know if we got a chance to win, but I think it might not be as bad as it looks if you think that this team looks like pure garbage. We're at least breaking some equipments in here. That's a very strong fish, no doubt about that. We're in the top 3 at the very least. You need this, or one of you two needs this. Nobody needs a melon. Nobody else in the shop is scaled. We'll still take this, of course. Like you, still nice to have you on the team for you. And I honestly, I don't think anything, given that it's likely that we're going to be in the final 2, all that matters is that we can beat Nomorico. How are we going to do that? You have to get to level 2. Ergo, we're desperately seeking Nurse Shark and Tiger levels up. If anything could do it, and it's entirely possible that nothing can, but if anything could do it, that might be it. Break some equipment, bro! I'm still here. It's me and Nomorico. That we bought ourselves one more turn, okay? Oh, what happened there? So this is basically the only leverage we can get. And you need to live. So what's the next thing that we could use on the squad? Well, we can't change too much, but a 1-up on our Pteranodon would go crazy, and then probably a 1-up on our Nurse Shark would go kind of crazy as well. Yeah, I don't think I can beat you, but a 1-up on a couple units might change that. We honestly, you getting to level 3 is not going to happen on 1 turn. We got to think about the present. Forget the future. 1-up is the best we could reasonably hope for. It didn't happen. Okay, with that in mind, they got a level 3 leopard and a level 2 leopard. So I think you're probably eating dirt on this one. I don't think an apple's going to do it for you. Is there anything you could sell a jellyfish? You might say that's crazy. Luckily for you, we didn't get a 1-up anyway, so we're just heading straight into oblivion here. They augmented their squad and it didn't even matter. That's the worst part of it all. But good game. Your team just is obviously clears mine. It's way better than mine. I'm happy to come in second. We knew we were going to lose that one. We should have done something, but it's like it's hard when you're like if you have a 100% chance to lose, but you know that changing anything is also a 100% chance not to work. You're like, what are you supposed to do? If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Okay, I think we got time for 1 arena, okay? I just want to see where I'm... Oh, we're so back. After a devastating weekly where I hemorrhaged so many ranking points, it feels so good to be... And it's not top 1%, but I feel so happy to be back in the top 2%. How about offensive fanboys? Oh, dude, the queues are so fast. This is like... It's a new era. This instantaneous matchmaking. Holy... We might have time for 5 arenas. Very nice. Given the circumstances here, Honestly, forget a peach. I would a beaver is basically a peach that also acts as a 3-2 for a minute. So why don't you hook it up thusly? This feels like I'm playing on turbo speed now. Now, of course, I'm going to regret these words. I probably don't need to tell you. Ranked feels like you're in the middle of a war zone. And I'm hoping Arena feels insanely easy as a result of what we've gone through in Ranked. And I'm not willing to say that that's how it's going to go down, but I'm hoping that we don't have to be as potentially cracked. Okay, I'll take my draw. I mean, I just don't want to take a jellyfish, honestly. You can call me, whatever you want to call me, okay? You could call me pathetic, you could call me what you will, as Green Day said. But either way, I simply think that this is not what we're looking for. If you want to see that, go to Ranked, okay? We're going to try to mix it up. We're going to try to build a better mousetrap out of worse ingredients, okay? There's 2 wins. Now watch this. Watch this drive. This is an important level. And, might I suggest, an important unit. And then an important level. I would love to see that in the future. I don't know where we're going past this. I don't really think we should be investing in a level 3 fish, but that's where we're at right now. 2 yaks, insubordinate and churlish, okay? Now I would do the same thing if I could. I am going to take a yak level. I'm going to freeze you. Really, I have been looking for a blobfish for quite some time. Skunk is a gimme, as far as I'm concerned. I think we should choose not to invest in either of these lads now. I think we've made our peace. Clownfish, I respect you, but I'm going to call that a little too late, okay? Now, I don't think an ox is going to infinity and or beyond on this run. But I don't know if I've even had the chance to get one to level 3, much less have a sniff at a 10-piece with it. Never mind. I've been playing this game for a while. You gotta cut me some slack. I know I still have a pill frozen, by the way. I hope that will continue. So I want a blobfish to send this yak to the moon, and then also give him the attack buff. And then yakety yak, don't come back, because I'll already have you at max level. Not that interested in you, though, okay. Decent buffs. Some decent buffs. That's what we're looking for. You piece. Sell me. To be realistic with you, probably the best level is going to be on our skunk, but this feels pretty good too. I'm going to start pumping this skunk up a little bit, because we know that he's going to stick around. I'll pass on that. I'll keep you around, though. It's a great pill target, even if we don't do it in front of the ox. Now, you already know what I'm going to say. This team falls off a little bit. To keep it from falling off, we'll run blobfish with a banana and look for a pill. And 2 Neolas. Holy. And a pill? Okay. That we could still find a use for. You can still find a use for it. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, I'm being insufferable. Using a very annoying voice. They do have a big yak. Okay, I mean that's just unfortunate for me, I think. Is it? Is it? It's not that unfortunate. We're still back, okay. Level me. I don't think we're that worried. We could freeze this monkey for when we get a pill. It will happen. It will happen. I promise you that. So we're going to have I thought we would have a 22-22 dog. I've done the math incorrectly, and yet I missed the part where that's my problem. That takes us up to 8. Go ahead. I was hoping for a tiger. I mean, Death Touch would go insane too. Maybe we don't need to scale considering we're on 8 wins on round 11. Maybe we'd be better off. I'd still love to get a pill just because it's easy experience. I mean, it's really good. I know we got both frozen. Well, if you got both frozen, then don't do that. What do you... 16 trumpets, you're going to get 24. This is like 12 extra trumpets. Sure, I think this would be a better investment. We didn't get a pill. A 1-up on you also goes insane. I mean, I'm not saying we got this locked down. Like, that team is possibly better than ours. That team is definitely better than ours. Leech Camel's really good. There goes the perfect. You know what? I needed that. I needed that to stick in my craw a little bit. Bring me back down to earth. I think we're just getting so much natural chocolate, you missed your chance. And then we'll run Mongoose in the peanut jar for the world's easiest Death Touch. And then all you're really hoping for is none melons. That's basically a dream scenario. It looks like the skunk kind of fizzled, but it doesn't feel like fizzling to me, brother. It doesn't feel like fizzling to me in the slightest. Just in case you get sniped. Honestly, this is the other path forward. Also makes for very easy consolidation. If we don't win this round, then we got space for another unit, maybe another Mongoose. Okay, this team is also better than mine. Who would have thought the only thing that beats a tiger skunk? 3 skunks? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm so sorry. I was sandbagging. Okay, I don't want... Listen, what did I say? When you've been training in the hyperbaric time chamber for a whole week, and you're just walking around in normal gravity, it's going to feel like you're floating in outer space. Like a spiritualized album, okay? That felt nice. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!